at you again. And it is game 2. Gonna go the road throwback. The Angels. Quick counts. When on, every at bat will start in mid. No, oh no, fast play, hybrid. Overcast, partly cloudy. Kobe Lewis. I'm going to switch this and this. Going to put Odor up here. No, Chew. No, Odor, Moreland, Chew. And that is my all-star lineup. Actually, yeah. The hitting coaching starts coming to an idea off. He looks like a little fatigued. Okay. Hamilton. Did I click him? Okay. Jimenez. Cause I guess I have to go with him because it's my only other center or outfielder at all. Okay. So that means I will put no Ed.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys,
so that was
last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent. And really, he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Delino DeShields heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Ground ball left side. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs in his career. Any manager would be happy to pencil in that kind of reliable power play. And I'm hoping we get to see some of that power on display.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Gentry has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player. Makes a lot of great defensive plays.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Colby Lewis, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, last year he was really solid, close to 20 wins. This year, I expect a lot of the same.
No, he can't.
Hit out towards second. Odor has it. A quick out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Cole Calhoun is at the plate as he watches ball one. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's 1-2-3 inning. All right, leading off.
Angels are gone in order. After 1, no score.
Here we go.
Prince Fielder will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw the first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Rougned Odor will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Let's go, big boy.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
I was about to grip that.
Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Crap.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
All right, sorry, kid. You didn't this game. I just kind of fell out of it. I was like non-talkative.
Because he's the closest one to the action. So of course he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball.
He's looking to my bats.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Swing and a liner.
There we go.
And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right.
I would have been out. I would have made that actually. Dang it.
James Jones set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
This guy not hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Okay, sorry. The first 2 innings.
Albert Pujols strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. C.J. Cron will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Ball inside. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, right back to that inside location.
And gone right down the line the other way.
It could have been me, but it's okay.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead. Lewis is ready. Here he comes 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Why did you catch that?
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Yunel Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Can't keep the weight back and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Yanking it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
9 pitches. Come on.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And he takes ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no, he can't make the play. 2 out, nobody on.
He would have made it.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Time to get 3 back-to-back home runs. No big deal.
Mitch Moreland is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Mitch Moreland.
Come on.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Come on, Moreland. I want you to be good.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar in foul ground, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
This is going to be the 6th pitch.
Popped high in the air. Escobar is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
He'll swing at everything.
Batting 9th.
Robinson Chirinos will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Center fielder number 2.
Delino DeShields will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Here we go.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Hot shot to 3rd.
Nope.
Fielded by Escobar. Giavotella over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get Johnny Giavotella digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Craig Gentry will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy lead off out like that.
From a knee, he gets him. What a play!
Right fielder number
Cole Calhoun.
I'll be sure to get you a home run.
Out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Lewis into his motion. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2.
There we go.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus.
Andrus is at bat? Yeah, he is.
leading off for
Andrus.
Texas. Shortstop.
Do good.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul right
Don't
at home
swing
plate.
At crap.
1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When they're not swinging good, they're not going to feel good.
This one's skied out toward right. Calhoun is there. One away.
Third baseman, number 29.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Come on. Ball.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Skied into straightaway right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
First baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Nope,
a bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Like you're about
Both
to,
teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
I watched the. Oh, hold on.
Pulled the string and had him way out in front. The ball and a strike.
This has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
While they're in the
shot
lead,
back up the middle, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That's just something that happened today. Trout goofed up. You see that? Time for Odor.
Rougned Odor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Do it. Throw it up top. Couldn't get a home run.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back. Though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Mike Trout is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Jones has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Ready to take his hacks again, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Looking up is DeShields. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
This guy has 2 home runs against me so far.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Right in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
I was thinking, like, man, they don't even need the rest of the team. It could just be him batting.
The Angels add 1 more.
But I was like, well, because he would bat the first inning and not the next 2 innings because it wouldn't be a turn to bat. And when he does come back, we can just walk him. But if we walked him, who else would bat? And that's just what I was thinking of. 2, base hit.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
2, base hit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
2, base hit.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Into the box now, James Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Mitch Moreland in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, and it was a fastball that he chased above the zone, and he just couldn't get his bat on top of it.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Let's go, Moreland.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is...
Third broken bat this game.
Yunel Escobar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman.
Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
I was watching Dodgers Skins today. Almost when
his guys don't get him any runs. I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And he had like 3 home runs in the game. That's what
Swinging
that guy's doing right
to
now.
center. The Shields coming on. 2 down. Johnny Giavotella stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
This is all your fault.
Push to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Craig Gentry will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Chop foul over towards the coaching
trying to
bench.
hit your players, aren't you? Your team sucks.
Lewis pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that misses 2-2.
Errors yet? No, but you got 3 points.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, just stop hitting the balls, dude.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder number 56.
Cole Calhoun stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Jones moving to his left.
Get it, dude.
And that ends the inning.
Because like everyone
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. Robinson Chirinos will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done.
Why do I
As
swing at the
scoreboard
first
bears
pitch?
out, if they want to get
Every
back in this
time
game,
I
I
suck
think
at this
this is
game.
the inning that it needs to start happening.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Calhoun, 2 gone.
Keep doing it. Who's up? Andrews.
Elvis Andrews will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit in the air to left field. Gentry moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Oh my gosh.
Mike Trout will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Center fielder number 27, Mike.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Lewis sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. On that fastball, too much for him there. 1-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away. Albert Pujols. The dig in here, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Lays off 1-0. Albert Pujols grew up in the Dominican as an only child, and the story goes that he used to practice with a milk carton for a glove and use lines for baseball.
I said this yesterday,
it's pretty remarkable some of the things guys did growing up just so they could play the game. It's a whole different world than what the kids grew up with here in the United States.
Where he is
into the stands, strike 1.
Oh, crap. Let's get a home run again.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line.
What?
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. Giovanni Soto stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
This guy is making me so mad. If Hamilton was there,
and he lays off there, 1-0.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice.
Serious.
So you have that to play with.
The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores. Yunel Escobar will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. There goes the runner. Hard hit ball to second. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And no shot for Chu. He's in there at third. Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Chu has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Johnny Giavotella strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Don't swing.
Adrian Beltre is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Like
and he'll get in there, standing up with a leadoff double.
I'm on base. Yay!
Prince Fielder up. Will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming.
Right here.
They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Going up top.
For Beltre, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. Down the third baseline.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning. Rougned Odor will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Hit hard back up the middle. Giavotella on to Pujols, and it's a double play.
I got 1 point. I got 8 points.
Shin-Soo Choo.
That's all that matters.
Working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1.
Man, if it was a bit early, that would have been a home run.
0-1, here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the...
All that matters is that I got that point.
Craig Gentry steps into the
Just to
box
show
as the
that I'm
leadoff
not that
hitter
bad at
here
this
in the
game.
bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Sam Dyson is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Change up. Curveball. Sinker. Curveball. Two seam. Four seam. Okay.
Craig Gentry gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Right fielder number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he misses again. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Jones comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
At all, I want to apologize for me being so
And they'll try to
boring.
tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah,
I'm just not
that's
feeling
the
it.
put away curve.
A swing and a miss. That
so I know that I
retires the
can
side,
do
and
things in
that
life.
will do it. James Jones will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And
Crap.
I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake.
No, part of it is
free and
that I
easy
suck.
the whole way through.
That's really all it is.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mitch Moreland comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
That went so far.
And he pushed it just a bit too much.
That would have been a
wind up
home
a
run.
foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate,
Gosh, I'm so
this is
sorry,
just
everyone.
1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Robinson Chirinos will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
And he falls behind 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
Go down here.
Belted high in the air out to left. Gentry ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That is crazy.
Delino DeShields will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Albert Pujols digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Squared that one up just a little late.
Curveball. Curveball right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. C.J. Cron stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
I really want to hit him.
Just made it look so easy out
That's
there.
what I want to do. I want to hit him.
Change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
So
and
I figured out just now that
at home plate.
Whenever you're batting, like, you know how I always aim down
And he'll
trying
take
to get
the
like a
fastball
grounder?
here inside off the plate.
That
Gets
makes you hit
1
the
and
bottom
2.
of the ball.
Well, you know, when you're behind an
Pretty
account
sure.
like this, it's all about changing your approach at
If
the
you get on
plate.
top of
You
it,
got to shorten up a little bit. Just
that
look to put the ball in
will
play.
be a home run.
Swing and a
Or
miss
it'll
on the
Be
fastball
the
that
top
time.
that'll be
Out
ground,
number
the ball
2.
will be in the air.
Settling
sure
in
that's how it
now,
works. I'll see you next
Giovanni
to me.
Soto. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Okay,
Yunel Escobar digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1.
That looks stupid. Freaking Los Angeles.
Elvis Andrews will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not,
But
it did.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Adrian Beltre will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base, as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners.
Almost.
Take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Prince Fielder makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no...
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how he was a good outfielder, and he gave him that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Please don't watch
the
this
Angels
video.
are winners here,
I don't feel
5-1.
Couldn't watch it.
Good night from Anaheim.
I just don't like life right now. If you even skipped this far to see who won, I lost. Please don't subscribe. You can't. Please subscribe. And if I get more subscribers, I won't be as sick and I'll feel better about life. Yeah, I'm 3-2. Yay. I have to poop. I'll be here tomorrow. I will be free at about 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Come here then. I love everyone. Everyone. Please and thank you. Have a